tubiest of the tubiest, the best YouTube subscribers on the planet. That's you. And I'm 50 plus. Thank you guys for hanging in there. I know it's been a little bit, but I think I'm gonna make it up to you. But hey, listen, just get to the point for today's video, so don't make it very long. I've spoken on this before, and I'm completely exit. I spoke on this before, but I'm going to do it again because it's hit home, and I need you guys to take this extremely serious. Okay, this job, man, that's what it is. It's a job. We don't do this for fun. We do it to feed our families. It's an important thing, and financial part of it is a big deal. And especially some of you guys who are thinking about specifically coming here to Melton. You may be in school, or you may even be here in Tulsa at an orientation. But once you acquire a CDL, I mean, you may have people coming at you, offering you, the world. And just be smart about it, okay? You may say, well, I'm here and I see what Melton is offering, man. I could probably go to, the greener pastures on the other side over there and make more money and blah, blah, blah. Listen, be patient in this industry. You need to find a good place. It doesn't necessarily have to be the place that's going to start you off with the highest of wages. Now think about this for a minute. I want you to just think practical. A company that is willing to bring you on fresh out of CDL school, even depending on where you live, a company that may even financially help you to acquire your CDL. And think about what this company is putting at risk. Okay, think about the expenses that they are that they're acquiring just to not even the guys that they're basically financing them through CDL school, but those who came with a CDL and then they went to a hotel, they flew them out here, feed you, pay you. There's a lot invested in a new hire, and even greater expense with someone who is fresh, no experience, and if a class starts with 50 people that end up with 30 through the orientation process, it finishes the orientation process, and then that number even dwindles even more by the time it's upgrade time for them to become a driver and being dispatched in the truck. Okay, there's a lot of loss there for the companies. Okay, and I'm not just speaking solely on Melton. I'm telling you, any company that was willing to take you on when you have either zero CDL or a brand new CDL, it's a big deal. It's not, I don't want you to just live inside of your own little box. What I'm telling you is for real. This is what these companies have at stake. They know that they are going to acquire some loss there, because companies anticipate that loss. It has to be offset in some way. Okay, so to be real, it might be wage. It may be that, you know, the greener pastures on the other side is going to offer you more. And you might say, well, they have the same, uh, they're offering the same thing as Melton offering. But do they really? Do they? Think about that for a minute. I'm looking at a line of trucks that are unassigned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I can just look at right here. And then there's more behind me. And I'm sitting in the front. There's more in the back. And these are brand new trucks, okay? My point is, when you get here, they're not going to put you in junk. The equipment is sweet, man. It's good stuff, okay? So take these things in account. Maybe the other person's paying a whole lot, except you may be getting some, the loss is being accepted somewhere. Maybe you're going to get old equipment or something. I'm just giving you food for thought, okay? But outside of the obvious, like, you know, nice equipment and wages, you also, I want you to really think about this one, because now I'm going to get into the reason why I'm doing this rant. It's really not a rant. It's me trying to give you guys an education. I'm telling you what's real, and then I'm going to give you the example. But you want to go with a company, man, that has some integrity. Okay, there's a lot of these places, man. They'll bait you in, and then when you realize that it's not what they promised, or not what the lie that they told you is far fetched, and you don't want to be there, and then they crap on you. And then you try to go find another job somewhere and find out that that place that lied to you, because they're willing to lie to you, they're also willing to do other things that will hinder you from moving on. Okay? I had this conversation with a trainee. We was just having that talk, and I try to talk to all of my trainees about tender here, that once you get off of my truck, that I would hope that either you can, or I can help you work through things that may sway you. And it's most of the time it's industry standard stuff. Like lately, I've gotten a lot of guys who would call me and say, "Hey man, I'm not getting a bunch of miles." Well, where are you gonna go? Somebody's telling you that they're gonna guarantee you a bunch of miles in you know, December, in January? Really? And you're gonna believe that? No. So I try to talk to my students about, you know, be goal oriented. Bite this apple 1 year at a time. So stay here for a minimum of 1 year, and then reevaluate your situation. I bet after that year, you're going to look at it a little different, because now you got some experience, and now you making much better coin. Okay. So when you get started, bro, you don't think that you're gonna, you know, start driving a Maserati right off the bat. Okay, that comes later, probably much later. But anyway, so this is what happened. I had a student who graduated off my truck 13 months ago, and I think it's about that, but I know it was a year. Okay, and he decided to leave Melton and seek employment elsewhere, which is, you know, that's just what your thing. You do what's best for you and your family. Despite anything that I say, you're gonna have to make a man's decision. But you also you all hear me say this all the time. Act like a man. Be a freaking man. Okay. One thing I don't work well with is grown-up boys. I need you want to be with me, you know, be around me. You need to be a man, okay? And I hold your feet to it. And so, good, bad, or indifferent, whatever happens, be man up and accept that, okay? And know where your responsibility lies. As a man, our responsibility lies with our family. So if you need to make a move, it's best for your family, do that. And this is what he did because he wanted to be home. And I think this place was getting him either home weekends and a couple times during the week, or it was almost semi-local where he would be home almost every night. This type of situation, right? All right, so he somehow, before he started this orientation, acquired this, this thing going around where you're getting a lot of chest cough and building up mucus and stuff like that. Man, I had that too. So and oddly enough, I had it when he called me. And you just stick it out, right? But he went to the doctor and he got a prescription, and then went to the orientation. And when he went to the orientation at this company, he took a drug test. When he took a drug test, he failed to mention that he had some prescription medication, and the medication, like a cough medicine, a cough drop, cough syrup, or whatever it was, had codeine, and the codeine come up in his drug test. And now, I mean, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because this guy is, he's just a stellar man. I mean, just a really, really good guy. He's a very faith-based man and a family man. He's not what you would expect somebody who got caught up in something like this to be. He's not that, not even close. This man, his career's done in trucking. What are you going to do? You got to do this SAP program, or whatever this thing is that DOT and FMCSA has set aside for someone who has that blemish now on their clearinghouse report, and it will follow you. I don't care where you go. You are basically unhireable unless you go to one of these places that do you some dirt. So what did he do? He says, "Hey, wait a minute. I took a prescription medication," and then they said, "Well, you didn't disclose it, and yeah, you just a number anyway. So bye." This is a company that I don't want to speak bad of them. I don't want to speak bad of them, but could they have said before they submitted this to FMCSA, said, "What's your doctor's number? Let's contact your doctor. Make sure that this is what it is, and if it's truthful and it is what it is, maybe they could have handled it different." But they didn't give a shit. You know why? Because guess what? That's a company that they just don't roll like that. Let's put it to you that way. And now he's done. He's done. And it's a heartbreaking situation. To go through all you have to go through to acquire a CDL. All the time you spent, scraping by to get that CDL. And then you screw it up with even over-the-counter medications, or man, I'm gonna go hang out with my boys, and they're all doing, and even you don't, maybe you get a buzz from the contact, I don't know, but you show up dirty. I've told you guys before, bro, you cannot fail DOT drug test. You cannot do that. Before you come out here, you guys, listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not trying to, I'm seriously just trying to help you. You need to, when you decide you're going to come out here and do this, be ready. And when I say be ready, be ready. So all of the things that you were doing, and in your state, maybe, marijuana is legal and all this kind of stuff. It's not legal when you drive in this truck. Do you understand? You can't. I won't argue with you about it. I'm just gonna shake my finger at you when they tell you to pack your stuff and send you home. It's just a sad thing, man. It really truly is. I feel really bad for him, and I hope that none of you guys fall into this thing. But make sure that what you have in your system, even if it is a medication prescribed to you by your doctor, you need to bring those prescriptions with you and say, I take these, maybe you need to wait until your body is healed from whatever cough you have before you show up to an orientation. Okay? Just make sure you're ready. All right. Now, I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and spent a bunch of good times with your family and friends. And your New Year's was great. And so I hadn't posted a whole lot. I try to do something at least once a week, but I hadn't posted a whole lot. And I have been extremely busy preparing 50 Plus Truckers Journey for 2023. And we're going to have some fun in 2023. Trust what I'm telling you, the wait is going to be worth it. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm going to make the channel a lot more interactive. Now, you guys know that I do respond whenever you make comments and things. I do respond, and either you email me or make a comment in the videos. I do respond. But what I'm going to do is be a little bit more interactive, where you guys can interact with me while I'm on like lives and things of that nature. But I'm going to make a really good, it's going to be a good change. You guys are going to enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it, but I'm going to help you to answer some questions that you have, help you come aboard here at Melton or wherever you choose to go. But that the main thing is that you get going. Okay, you get going. Make 2023. If your goal is to acquire a CDL and come on out here and do your thing, come on out here and do your thing. Okay, if you got some of this, come on, man. Come on, come and do some flatbed. It's not what you listen. People say all the time, "Oh man, flatbed hard work." Listen, it's work. If you're not scared to work, come on. But it's not hard work. Okay, it's work, but it's not hard work. So if you ain't scared of working, come on, man. Make 2023 your year. You decide to come on, come on. In fact, down below, I have a link there, okay? Just go ahead and click that link. Someone is going to contact you, and you can feel secure and safe that you'll be choosing a company that's not going to throw you under the bus. That is for true, okay? All right. 18 minutes, man. That's a record for me. I normally keep you on here for about 30 minutes. Till I see you again, make sure, guys, make sure you're ready when you come. Once you get here, stay clean. Stay off of safety's radar. Okay? Get rid of all those vices. You already outgrow that stuff anyway. Okay? Till I see you again, deliver undistracted. Don't deliver drunken and on pills and shit. Okay? Till I see you again, deliver undistracted. Here's your boop. Boop.